Rob Clementi, and we're holding our 6th annual Agribusiness Law Conference in Melbourne later this month on the 23rd and 24th of May. Frances Dreyer from JWS in Sydney is presenting a paper with her colleague Samantha Daly on environmental issues for agribusinesses. Frances is with me now. Frances, what particular difficulties do agribusinesses face with class actions over environmental issues?
Thank you. Look, that's a really good question. Agricultural businesses, of course, face the same or some of the same class action risks that all businesses face. But in addition, they often have a particular link to the land or natural environment. So have a particular exposure to class actions with an environmental theme. And we tend to see them arising as a result of contamination of land and water, mismanagement of natural resources, or a failure to adhere to environmental or biosecurity laws. Representation claims, particularly those concerning environmental or sustainability credentials or commitments, and then representation claims to investors or shareholders, but concerning environmental risks or exposures.
Can you give me some examples of how that works out in practice?
Yeah, of course. What does this actually look like? Well, one example is the Advanta Seeds class action. Here, the claimants were actually grain growers and the defendant was a supplier of seeds. So we've got ag businesses on both sides. The growers planted seeds provided by Advanta, which were contaminated, and the crops then became infested with a specific weed. The growers then collectively sued for financial loss, claiming that Advanta was negligent in its manufacture and testing of the seeds and that it failed to adequately warn. And there's an appeal pending on that one. Another interesting class action to look at is the white spot class action. Here, the claimants are a group of seafood businesses, including some fisheries. So we have ag businesses again as the claimants, and the defendant is actually the Commonwealth. And the claim, in short, is that the government was negligent in failing to properly contain and manage and respond to an outbreak of infected prawns, which came about because of some overseas imports. And then the businesses claimed for financial loss because their industry became devastated by that outbreak.
Very interesting, Frances, and we look forward to hearing more of this at your presentation in a couple of weeks' time. And thank you to those of you listening for joining us. If you'd like to enrol in this conference, just go to our website and you can download a brochure and you can register online.